They live in Santa Barbara, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so last time I checked, Santa Barbara is a very heavily gated community, correct?
Yes.
You've been to Santa Barbara before,
I went for 2 weddings. I loved Santa Barbara.
Yeah, so Santa Barbara is a very private place, especially the neighborhoods, I would assume.
They have lots of flowers there.
Yes, they do. I went. It's very beachy. It's a beachy coastal town, and
that's like me.
Yeah, yeah. So Meghan Markle and Prince Harry take children. Archie and I'm not supposed to say this name. Nancy specifically told me to call this one Betty. So Archie and Betty trick-or-treating in Santa Barbara with Duchess donning colorful butterfly costume, while Duke, is he a Duke? He's a Duke. Dresses down in jeans and a polo. So let's see. She looks like she had some sort of quick costume that she put together where she's a butterfly. You know what he looks like? He looks like a weekend dad. He looks like he just showed up. Do you guys know what a weekend dad is? Is it just me?
I still think.
Do you get weekend dad vibes from him?
Yeah, I still think that they don't live together.
Yeah, it looks like he rolled up in his car and she was like, you didn't even dress in a costume. But again, you guys, we don't know. What does that say down there? Backgrid. Serafina, have you ever heard of Backgrid?
I just know that Backgrid are the people that I call when I need to promote something like my flowers or the TV show that just got canceled on Hulu.
Yeah.
Those are definitely, I have them on speed dial.
So Carl Lawson and Backgrid, that doesn't seem like a person who would be just walking around a private gated community in Montecito.
I feel like these might have been staged.
Do you think so?
But I'm not that smart.
Now, a little tidbit, and I'm sure you guys already know this. Again, this is new to us. I guess a couple days ago, the royal family that Harry used to be a part of unprinced one of the Harry's uncles. He's no longer a prince, which was a big deal, especially to Americans like us, because we were like, can you unprint someone? We didn't know that. That was a big deal. We knew they could take the Duke and Duchess away, but we never knew that that was on the table. I guess you can unprint someone. I guess you can.
I'm looking at this picture right now, and it's extremely triggering because it's Meghan in a driveway.
Yeah.
And I just remember Stephanie collapsing in a driveway, and I was so scared. So this is extremely triggering.
I know. They don't deserve all this negative press.
I looked. Touch me on
here. There we go. Okay, so they're walking around. This would be hard to do in a non-gated community, correct? Just take random pictures of celebrities.
I would imagine, especially since they're from Backgrid.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at some more and just try to get a gauge on what's going on. This is giving off very big weekend dad vibes. This is also giving off that they're both, that especially her, is angry. Now, yes. I remember there was a time back in the day when a famous couple, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt.
I actually auditioned to be Rachel.
Yeah. You did. I remember that.
And I didn't get the part.
I know.
Because I'm not a great actress.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm selling flowers online.
Yeah. So Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, they were trying to squash divorce rumors. So they went to Aguila on New Year's Eve for that week. They called Backgrid. And we got all these pictures. And they were super uncomfortable. And everybody knew something was up. But we didn't want to say anything because we love Jennifer Aniston. We didn't want her to get hurt. But it still gave off really weird vibes. She's in the sand, walking around barefoot. He looks like he just walked in. He wasn't with her at the time because why would he be wearing shoes on the sand?
And also, I remember that he's wearing the same shirt that Angelina Jolie wore
that week.
I
do remember that.
And it says trash.
Meghan Markle seems to be a fan of paparazzi pictures.
Yeah.
She's always wanted to be one of those people that were part of that culture.
Yes.
Remember back in the day where you did see these pictures? It was fun to pick up an Us magazine.
But also, let's talk about what happened one week later with Brad
I know.
and Jennifer.
But just look at the nervousness on Jennifer Aniston's face. Yeah. Now, I can imagine Meghan Markle did at one point study those pictures of Jennifer Aniston, just like Nancy and Stephanie did when they were younger.
I remember doing it too.
I remember going, wow, she looks really stressed out.
Yeah.
That's the same face. Now, if I was Meghan Markle and I wanted to portray something to the press, I would only put out pictures that look like that I was worried and or angry.
I wonder why it took so long to come out with this picture. It's, it's like sometimes
daylight yesterday.
Yeah, it just seems so strange why this picture wouldn't come out at the time. Maybe she was editing or something, or really trying to get the stressed look in her face, because all I remember is that when Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston did the exact same thing, 1 week later, they filed for divorce.
1 week later from this picture?
From that picture, Nancy,
wow.
and that trip.
Wow.
1 week later, they filed for divorce.
Wow.
Interesting.
Again.
And one thing I really do know is that Meghan is not original. She likes to copycat.
Yeah. And if I was in her shoes, I would do the same thing, because I remember just like looking at Jennifer Aniston's face and going, she is the victim. Now, Meghan, in my opinion, if I didn't know this for the first time, looks like the victim in these pictures.
Maybe know one thing is that I would definitely, if I was trying to get something across to the world, I would probably call paparazzi too.
Yeah.
That's something Stephanie told me to do.
And I would definitely like invade other people's privacy. I would put, do it in a neighborhood that's guarded and gated,
But she did it in a driveway.
I don't know. They don't deserve all this negative press.
Face.
Oh, God. Let's see what the articles has to say. We don't have to read the whole thing.
Now, where is this from?
This is from the Daily Mail.
Got it.
Meghan Markle has been spotted in costume taking her children. Oh, that's weird. They give them a prince and princess title. Are they prince and I don't think they're going to be that for much longer. Speculation.
I think it's coming.
Yeah, the Sussexes chose to leave the rare confines of Montecito. 16 bathrooms. Interesting. We needed to know that. This seems like they're trying to pull at the heartstrings. The heartstrings. So I guess Betty was dressed as a green firefly. But of course, it's California, and you cannot publish pictures of kids without the parents' consent. So it looks like Meghan is not ready yet to sell the pictures of her kids. But it looks like she's getting there. She's certainly getting there by letting them describe the outfit. Now, it looks like they're pulling at the heartstrings because they only want us to think that the little girl has only met King Charles once. Now, whose fault would that be? Is that King Charles's fault?
Oh, are you asking me a
question? I'm asking you, yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to Google King Charles.
Okay.
Okay.
Wearing a black tracksuit and sunglasses, Meghan appeared to coordinate with her child's bug themes outfit. So they're into bugs. Harry, on the other hand, did not buy into the spooky spirit. Again, very weekend dad vibes. The Duke appeared to be carrying a water bottle in his hand. That could have packed anything. We all know that. All parents do it. Royal watchers will find it a shame that Harry has seemingly left his costume at home. Now, that's interesting. That sounds like a scorned woman making her husband look like a dick. To me, I'm reading this for the first time. I don't know a lot about this couple, but if I were to sell these pictures to Backgrid, like this gal over here looks like she did, and I were to feed a story to the publication, I would definitely say that Harry was the bad guy for leaving his costume at home, correct?
Yes.
That makes the dad look kind of jerky, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
I wonder which hotel he's staying at.
I wonder.
I rang it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Is it good?
Oh my gosh. They're bringing up the time that they all went out on Halloween night with Marcus Anderson. I've got this in my notes.
He's one of my best friends too.
Marcus, I know Marcus too. I know him from the Soho House.
Oh yeah. We should go tonight.
Marcus Anderson, Harry and Meghan and Princess Eugenie and her bartender boyfriend, Jack Brooksbank, all went out in Toronto. Somehow it got leaked to the press that those two were dating. So it had to get out the day after Halloween.
What?
The day after Halloween, it had to get out. Okay? Because how else would they then be able to talk about him visiting her during the holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Easter, all those things? It had to get in there. So you had to break this story fast. Sure. It was that picture of Eugenie and Jack and Harry looking completely stoned and Meghan and Marcus looking completely sober. You guys know what I'm talking about.
What's sober?
I know.
What's that like?
I don't know.